Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to work on some works in progress, crochet works in progress. Come along. I got about maybe 5 projects, a whole bin's worth. One I know I probably won't get to because I keep shelving it and shelving it. One of these days I will crochet the bear that was gifted to me. Not just last Christmas, but the Christmas before from my mom. Meanwhile, I am into Stardew again. The new update is live. Comment below if you are a Stardew fan. And I am working on a jumino for that. So I'm going to dive in. I'm going to give myself I don't need to time myself. I'll give myself as much time as I need. I'm going to work on this jumino. It's a little more complicated. I hope I can muscle through that part. Anytime it gets too complicated, sometimes I step aside, get shy, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to challenge myself to finish this jumino, and then I'll check in with you. Alright, I just wanted to check in. I don't know how long it's been, but this is where I'm at with the jumino. It still needs like the stem and both its legs. I kind of want to be done with it for now, but I am trying to hold myself accountable to come back to it in a reasonable amount of time. Maybe not even today, though. So yeah, I'm going to put this aside, and then I think I'm going to work on, just because it'll be a quick win, I have this yarn to do it. I want to finish a tea bag. Here's the other piece of it. I think I'm supposed to add eyes at this point as well. So that's what I'm going to do. Work on that. I'll give you an update when it's done. To wrap this video up, I just want to show you the various projects that I got mostly done. Yeah, I'll tell you what might be missing. But let's talk about the done. This is a jumino. If you play Stardew Valley, this is familiar to you, but a jumino sprite. It's so cute, right? And it makes me want to figure out if there's other video game patterns out there, and if they're not out there, I'm going to design my own. I know there's probably plenty of Animal Crossing, and I've seen Zelda, and of course, if you saw my last video, I did Kirby. So there definitely are retro games representation. But what about the modern games? I also was working on this pair of fingerless gloves. Oops, there's a hole I don't want. I'll have to stitch that better. And then I swear that the video tutorial I'm watching says like turn it inside out maybe when it comes to weaving in the ends. I'm not sure. Weaving in is my least favorite part. I probably should have done more of it as I went along. I did fit the actual granny square part of these, but all the other additions I didn't. And then, yeah, I kind of modified based on like looking at a picture plus, all the inspiration I gathered plus this video tutorial, and then I kind of put it all together. But I highly recommend. It was a fun project, and it's still snowy outside, but it will soon be spring where it is cool. Maybe not cold, but cool. And this would be a fun addition to my wardrobe. I picked this blue because it complements a blue jacket I have, though it's not quite the same blue. Chipping away at a granny square cardigan. I have a little note in here that tells me what it is, why this is all together, and the type of hook I was using. I was very organized this morning, and I spent 30 minutes, and I was able to work up maybe 3 more rounds of a particular, and like of the bigger rounds of a square. Let me show you what I mean. So I did the white outermost part of about 3 or 4 in 30 minutes time, which is I think that's good. And I only have a couple more to add that white to, and then I need to reference the pattern again and see if it calls for yet another round. But super excited. Yeah, basically a granny square cardigan. Then I also got started on a scrap yarn project. So I've really enjoyed watching scrap yarn and like using up my yarn stash videos. Don't know that I would have the energy to film one right now for myself. Maybe over the summer, like a whole summer long project would be cool. Anyway, one project I had in mind, because I've done it before, be a scrap hat. So basically, if you've ever made a hat before, you just kind of work it up into one very long rectangle. And I'm checking now, and I'm like freaking out if I've missed a stitch somewhere. Maybe I did. I feel like I did. Ah, that pains me. Okay, but I can go back. That's not a big deal. This is why you film things. This is why you review your projects. Yeah, it won't be that big a deal to wind it back to there. Actually, yeah, in fact, I'm going to do that right now before I forget. Though, I will be editing this footage momentarily, and that will likely cement it. Anyway, I guess I'll talk to you. These, yeah, were scrap yarns from various projects. This yarn in particular is for a hexagon cardigan that I'm slowly working up. I have one half done, and I need to check the sizing and if I need to change anything with that, or like going into the second part, like what I might need to change. Okay, and this one was all okay. Man, okay, but fortunately all I have to go back to is right here. Okay, phew. So this is the scrap yarn project, and I just have this bag of scraps, and I might keep adding to it, especially if I use up other black from those granny squares, potentially. Comment below with projects you're working on. What trends in crochet are you excited about? What trends are you starting? We love to hear, and yeah, this is a space where we all can chat and share crochet tips, so be sure to add any information that would be helpful in the comments. Okay, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.